what is up, you guys? My name is Blitzversion1, and guess what? It's reaction time, baby. That's right, it's reaction time. I got a weird pompadour bullshit going on with my hair. I need a haircut again. But it is reaction time, so it's this first episode's going to be a little late. I might come out with number 2. But I'm going to record a few reaction videos today and start editing them. That way I can get them out. It's like I say, you might get 2 on the second, and then so on and so forth, and hopefully they'll just roll downhill the right way like they're supposed to. But I figured I'd do something different. Now, I've been an avid listener to Distractible, Mark, Bob, and Wade's podcast that you can find on Spotify and stuff like that. I do recommend that you guys go check it out. It is tons of fun, and it is really funny. But I went to their YouTube, the Distractible podcast YouTube deal, and found their some clips. It look like some might be animations. I don't know, but I will find out when we get down there to them. But I wanted to go, the first 3 that I saw right off the bat was Bob versus Black Widow, things that gross out Mark and Bob, and Wade's first secret word. I've listened to all these podcasts so far. I'm currently, because they put it up every Monday, and I'm currently listening to the newest one this week. I'm finally caught up. But I figured why not? We'll do 3 of them because they're short, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, or 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and 6 minutes. So, still, I figured why not. So, without further ado, here we go.
Summer food for me, the big thing for me is the grill, right?
Okay, yeah.
When it gets to be summertime again, you can get the grill back out finally. It's been under the cover. I did this recently, actually, like last week, finally. I mean, it's been warm enough here to grill. I just haven't. But last week, I got the grill back out, and I took the cover off, and there was a fucking huge black widow with a nest on the grill, and it was a female, so it was like it was a relatively big black spider with the red hourglass on its underside. And I had never seen one that close before, and I was kind of like, ooh, crap, I gotta be careful.
Did you eat it?
Well, so I didn't have any shoes on, so I couldn't grab my sandal and whack it or anything, I was freaked out. And so I was like, I'll run inside and I'll get some paper towels and I'll just it'll be fine. And so I'm like, oh, I run inside, grab it, and come back, and the nest is empty.
Oh.
It is gone.
Oh, no.
And I looked around. The grill's kind of dirty. I'm cleaning it off. I'm looking. I look under the inside. I look everywhere. Gone. Huh. It was easily 1.5 inches around black widow spider, which is not the largest spider ever, but pretty big for a little black widow. I don't know where it is. It's probably watching me right now. It probably is stalking me in my house.
That's terrifying. Those things are very deadly, aren't they?
But anyway, and then I grilled some burgers, because grilling anything on the grill is basically summer to me. Kebabs, burgers, hot dogs, brats.
That makes sense.
Ribs. All that.
Speaking of Black Widow, I once upon a time, this is maybe 5-6 years ago, I lived in a pseudo gated community in that there was a guard at the neighborhood entrance.
Oh, fancy.
There weren't really gates, just a guard there. So that was interesting, but I drove up one time, I was like, hey, I forget his name, but he looks over me and he's sweating, and his eyes are all beady, and he's gritting his teeth at me, and I'm just like, holy shit, are you okay, sir? And he's got this thick Russian accent. He's like, I'm fine, I'm not gonna try to do the accent, but he's like,
that was not very Russian sounding. I'm fine.
It's gonna be bad if I try to do it's fine. I'm fine.
I am fine.
I am fine. And also I'm Russian.
Also Russian.
But
can't
also
tell.
very
yeah, I
Russian.
just got bit by a black widow, but I got a few hours left on my shift, so I'll make it, and then I'll go to the doctor. It's just holy shit.
What the hell?
Yeah. And from what I know about black widows is that they start extremely painful, and then they stay more painful and grow more painful as time goes on if you don't get that treated. So
Can't they kill you?
Yay.
very unlikely.
Only in rare cases.
Yeah.
But I've heard that I did some research because a black widow stalks me everywhere I go now.
Yeah.
It's very painful. And it can kill you if you have a heart condition or if it's a bite in a bad spot or something. But basically it just sucks ass.
You think that Black Widow is actually one of the gurus?
The gurus.
Yeah, Guru Harold.
Guru Henry?
I thought his name was Harold. Was it Henry?
I thought it was Harold too. Now I'm confused.
I don't know. It changes every time I bring it up.
Oh my god.
The word
Dun,
is
dun, dun, dun.
slimy.
Are these topics related? What's the next topic?
Our next topic is gross stuff.
Gross stuff.
That's it.
That doesn't feel related. Just
Gross,
gross.
stuff.
Gross stuff.
Yeah.
Gross to who?
To us?
I mean, to you. Yes. I guess. Well, yeah. To you guys. What grosses you guys out?
Tryptophobia. Tryptophobia definitely does. I can't stand that shit. Like we were just talking the other day about Google's homepage having that horrible. Totally inadvertent, I'm sure, and no one who made it had tryptophobia like I do, so I'm sure they didn't notice anything. But like ugh.
So what does it make you feel like whenever you experience that?
It's just such a deep skin crawling. Like I immediately get goosebumps. My skin feels like there are bugs crawling under it. It's just a general sense of like probably the opposite of ASMR, right? So it's like my skin crawls, which I guess you could equate to tingling of the skin, but it's bad. It's like no good. I feel this deep sense of unease. Just to my stomach feels sick, and just like even thinking about it right now, I just get chills and cold, and it's just it's just awful. Ugh.
Like me with styrofoam. Okay.
Yeah, probably.
You know what does it for me? You guys ever watch those baking championship shows or like the baking challenge shows where it's like make the craziest Halloween whatever you can, or you know, candy creation sort of thing. Food that is like not food colors and concerning textures on that sort of stuff. I've never eaten it. Like no one has ever made it for me, so it's not a thing I've even experienced. Just looking at it makes me like kind of throw up a little. Like it puts me in that space of like ooh, gagging a little. Food is not supposed to be like slimy, oozy, sticky.
You would have hated the food we had on set for Wug, like that weird taco thing. Like with it, because it had like half-cooked ramen noodles that were dyed blue, and it was every kind of food.
Wrong color.
I know, everything was like the wrong color because it was trying to be alien food, right?
Even if it's totally normal like that, like if it was just like green beer, that's really common in the U.S. for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
You just put green food coloring in beer. Food coloring is fine. Beer is fine. The beer being green, that's too much for me somehow. I don't understand it. But like it's way worse if it's something. The slimy is really the worst thing for me. Even if it's not actually slimy, if it looks slimy or looks like it would feel slimy.
Yeah.
What was that thing? There used to be those kids' toys where you could make your own. Oh, it makes me throw up just thinking about it. You could make your own little bug candies or whatever.
Yeah.
And you would space. Oh man, that's intense.
There was creepy crawlers, which I don't think were edible, but then there was the other one where that was edible.
Yeah.
Everyone loved that shit when we were kids.
Dr. Dreadful's Zombie Lab, that actually did have
Dr.
edible
Dreadful.
like
they
the brains.
tasted like crap, but it was so fun to make.
I feel like a wimp, but I might actually throw up. That's weird.
Well, don't get me started on. Have you heard of the poop diver?
The what?
What?
The poop divers?
What is that?
No.
It's well, okay. There's a job that generally like you need to dive into sewers and stuff or whatever. But
I have heard of that.
Yeah.
That's less concerning to me than gummy candy insects.
That's less concerning.
You're in a hermetically sealed plastic baggie. How how much
Allegedly.
poop could possibly get in there? I don't know. I assume
Allegedly.
they wouldn't do it if you're breathing poop the whole time.
I mean, yeah, I suppose not. But also, there's probably, I imagine, there's probably some people that do it like as a fetish. I know that poop
God.
is a fetish. I don't understand how. But
I
two
don't
girls, one
either.
cup is
I
a thing,
really
and
don't
just,
just
like,
understand.
Oh, don't. No. Oh, God.
Did you ever watch the?
I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. Not all the way through though.
Oh, it's like just the. Oh,
Ugh.
I can't even.
God, any kind of body horror stuff. Don't talk about it like that. Why, Will, censor that.
Holy.
Oh.
Holy fuck.
I think I know what they're talking
Shut
about.
up.
I'm not gonna say it
That's
either
what
because I don't want anyone looking it
Well,
up.
don't explain it. Don't explain it.
Why is this the episode now?
I don't want people looking it up.
They're gonna look it up more now. How do you not understand? Don't even talk about it.
Oh, man.
Listeners, this is just for you here. We're going to be doing things a little bit differently today. I have a list of topics and a list of words and phrases to go along with those topics. Every time Mark or Bob say one of those words, which you'll be cued in on whenever we get to that topic, they get a point. That's how the points are going to work today, but they don't know fully what's going on. Hey everybody, welcome back to Distractible. I'm today's host, Wade. If you're new to the show, I'm hosting today because I won last week. The way the show works is we have a judge, we have our two contestants, they compete, they get points. At the end of the episode, one is deemed the winner, they host the next episode. My contestants today, as always, are Mark and Bob. Hey boys.
Hello.
I'm a contestant.
You are.
I'm Contiste.
You're a teat.
What's the word?
A
Competing.
conquistador.
Competing. I'm a
Conquistador.
competitor.
I want to get that checked out.
Competitor. What?
Nothing.
It's fine.
Oh, how's things? How's things? I'm just gonna ask it twice because I don't have another way to word it.
Oh, you know, things are things.
Mm-hmm. Things are good.
It's good.
Very things.
Yeah.
Dogs are great. Thanks for asking. I hope. I guess we'll find out.
Oh God.
Right now, everyone knows I've had a saga with Ginger going on that's been paying attention to any of my social media stuff. And, you know, we record these a little bit in advance, so I don't... right now, everything with her is day by day, so I might have great news in the present, or terrible news in the present, or something in between. I guess you all out there will know. Wade right
Good.
now does not.
God.
Wow.
Schrodinger's sadness.
God.
Hell.
Or happiness. We don't know what's in the box.
I'll join you with an even more vague declaration of things.
Good.
Crazy stuff is happening. Like the craziest, possibly the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life is happening right now. Can't talk about it.
Wow.
Does it result in Mark and I getting more money?
It is unrelated. Well, not entirely unrelated to you, but it's not gonna make you money. I guarantee you that.
All right.
Well, I don't know if it's that great then. Could have been better.
The greatest thing. Don't you dare talk smack about this thing I'm not gonna explain.
Okay.
That's my small talk.
Okay.
Tempted to talk smack.
I.
But anyway, I
Tempted
guess
to
I'm
talk
won't.
Stay. Oh, hello.
Go
Stay
ahead.
in the. Me too, I guess.
You have stuff
I'm
too?
staying the course. Everything's fine. I got no looming disasters and/or windfalls on the horizon. Looking forward to a sense of normalcy as the days go by.
That's not a thing.
Good to look forward to it, but it never happens.
Yeah.
All right.
Prepare to be disappointed.
So enjoy dreaming.
All right.
Your dreams will be crushed by good and/or bad and/or somewhere in the middle things soon.
Okay.
Something so aggressively mid is going to happen to you, Mark, that all your dreams are going to be crushed for some reason.
That makes sense. I'd believe that.
Or fulfilled faster than you want, leaving you dreamless.
All right. Story of my life, man. All of that.
God, I'd hate for that to happen. For all my dreams to come true, then what would I dream about?
What would any of us dream about?
You'd peak early. That's like those guys in high school that peak super early and the rest of their lives just like, man, remember the good old days? It's like, yeah, you mean that 1 year you had senior year? Loser. And you spit on him and move on. Damn you, Randy. You big meat-headed asshole who was mean to me that one time by my locker.
It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. You're okay,
I
buddy.
feel like there's a lot coming out in this episode.
You made it out of that shithole.
Well, I'm
It's
very
okay.
happy and/or sad right now.
Uh-huh.
Or somewhere in the middle. The word is fruit. All right, guys. Whoa, hey. Nice. Well, we got a few things to talk about here today. So, firstly, it's starting to warm up, at least here in Cincinnati. I know you guys live in the place where it's always perfect or whatever, minus the fires, earthquakes, and gas prices.
It's great.
But as it warms up here, people are able to have more variety and, like, you know, growing their own gardens and different things for meals. So I want to talk about meals during warm weather.
What?
Because I don't know, it gets tiring just having like all of the same kind of like options of eating inside all the time. It's nice to branch out and do different things.
Wait. Meals during warm weather.
Like,
Yeah.
like, do you mean like meals you would eat in the summertime?
Yeah, just like summertime type meals, like things
Okay,
you can
that
do.
makes more sense the
I mean,
way
you can
that is
still talk about
presented.
stuff you make inside, but it's just you have more options. I feel like whenever it's warmer weather.
I mean, but if you just say warmer weather, it's like if I lived in a culture that was mostly a desert culture, you know, it's always warm weather over there. So their entire
Well, then what they would eat on the warmer days, like 107 versus 105, you know, Fahrenheit.
I don't know, ice cubes, snow cones.
Hey, deserts get cold.
Yes, this is true. Deserts do get cold. That's true.
They just get real cold.
Uh-huh.
I think Wade has never left Cincinnati, so he thinks that that's where everything is still. So I think he's using that as a point of reference.
Cincinnati's the cultural capital of the world,
Sure, yeah.
Sure,
I
sure.
can't argue.
the culinary capital of the galaxy,
Yeah, I can't argue. Yeah.
Can't
the
argue.
customer service capital of the Karens. I don't know where I'm going with that one.
That also sounds true. Very, very true.
Yeah, no, that tracks.
Very much too true.
But imagining you guys still lived in a nice place, like what would you like to eat whenever it gets to be summer? Not that it's not nice where you all live, but you know, if you were back here in paradise.
I mean, there's like one thing because do you want titles or?
It doesn't matter for this, really. Just do whatever you feel.
Okay, man. Okay. I mean, because my birthday's in the summer, so the only thing that really jumps to mind for summer meals, given that I don't really vary my diet very much, I have ice cream cake.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
hell yeah!
That's a thing.
What kind of ice
For my
cream cake?
birthday.
Which kind?
that's a good one.
With it's Dairy Queen's like vanilla on the bottom, chocolate layer, then that cookie crumble layer, and then I
yes.
think it's vanilla on the top after that.
Oh,
It's fantastic. You got frosting, you got all the goodies. Yeah. I don't know, hot dogs. What is this topic?
Oh, questioning the topic, not looking good for you.
And that's gonna do it for this one. It looks like it is just clips from the actual animated versions of that, and it's like you see, it's just animated like
Well,
that.
I know I've talked about.
Hey, shush, Wade, shush. Leave it for the people to go check out. I don't exactly remember which episodes some of these are. Those two that I did that were back to back were from Wade's Secret Words. The first one, it was really funny. But yeah, they got a lot of cool stuff on here. I don't know if any of these are actually animated, but the thumbnails look really freaking awesome. And I kind of hope they're animated, but I don't know. I can't tell. I actually have to watch one and see if it is. Then hell yeah, then maybe sometime this week I'll do another one of these that are might actually be animated. But I don't know. I'm gonna stop rambling on. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have anything else you guys want to see me react to, feel free to put it in the comments down below. If I don't get to it this month, I'll get to it in the next months to come, like normally. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Hey, peace.